No, please don't be stupid. Please, no. That's just unbelievably dumb. Oh! Are they seriously going to kill these people? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 3. Now, I really enjoyed the last episode. It definitely felt a little slower than the first, but it was good to just get the pacing right, I guess, and just see where the characters are at the minute. So you have Hunter and Omega developing this father-daughter relationship, which is quite cute. And I guess Wrecker's the big brother, and I'm interested to see how this is going to go further and just how she is going to integrate more with the Bad Batch, because they are going to become their own little family, and it's going to be, I think it's going to definitely be weird, because just seeing them in the Clone Wars, they felt like the clones, but more exaggerated in their like brotherhood. Now they're adding a sister to the mix, and you have one becoming a parental figure, and it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. Then of course you have all the stuff with Crosshair at the minute. I'm so interested to see how they're going to do him, because he was completely absent from the last episode, so I'm hoping we get something more on him here, because I want to know if they're going to treat him as like every other clone, where he's just lost all individuality, and because yeah, I mean that's what I'm hoping for, kind of. I want to know what's going on inside the minds of the clones at the minute. What is it like to be completely under the thrall of Order 66? And I think Crosshair is like the only one who's got that focus now, who's under the thing, who we can get that explored from. Also, I found it really cool that in the last episode they brought Cut and his family back. So if they're bringing back a character from like one episode way at the start of Clone Wars, I can't wait to see what other characters might show up in here. We might get some new ones, which I'm hoping for, and we also might just get to see some old, I guess, cameos. Really hope Rex shows up soon. I need his story continued, and he's already been referenced, so I want him back soon. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
Well, that doesn't look comfortable for either of you.
What are you doing to that poor droid? First Wrecker was using it as a dumbbell, and now...
Ah, finally!
That was fast.
Well, that's all for now.
You can have mine.
What, don't you need food or something?
Now a place to sleep. You want to take our food too?
Aw, being protective. So you're being a father to both of these people now?
Guess I'm not used to having a kid around here. Well, none of us are.
Nope, you're coping surprisingly well.
Echo, lights cut out again. Thought you fixed it.
What is up with your ship?
The ship got hit hard when we fled Seleucami. Several systems have been glitching ever since.
Testing the functionality of our inhibitor chips takes precedence.
So
True, yes it does.
I thought you said they were defective.
Indicated no critical systems were compromised.
Anyway, you saw the wow, what now? I was gonna say you've all... Oh, hyperspace is gone, and you're crashing. That is just great. Gonna say, Crosshair's been taken over by the ship, so you should be concerned as well.
It's not affecting life support. We're fine.
Are you kidding me?
That's a bit nonchalant.
We need to land immediately. Get ready for your first crash landing.
Oh, first. Oh, it doesn't even fit him. That
Can't see anything.
And it's just fog. Just start pulling up. The thing can glide, right? Pull up. We're just nosediving at the minute. Oh, what is that? There's steam, and there goes the droid.
Ow.
What in the... Okay, pull up.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Stop it.
Beef.
Okay, now you look worried. Oh, great. Do you need like a new ship or something? You already hinted at it with Omega not having a place to sleep. Is she good?
Is it over?
Okay, she's fine.
The storm's getting worse. It's knocking out our comms.
And there's a storm as well.
We have one spare on board.
Is it in here?
Oh, I was trying to help.
What?
Is that
That's Crosshair's weapon kit.
Oh, I thought it might be the self-aware, the whole awareness thing, but no.
I'll say it. I kind of miss him. He shot you.
Oh.
I sure do. That hurt.
Oh, there's something that Wrecker would like.
Crosshair's actions were influenced by his inhibitor chip.
Yes.
That's what it was designed to do.
So...
How much don't you know? Oh, Camino, oh, we're gonna get... Oh, yeah, back to you. So how are you doing?
Away. I am
compelled to
comply with your request.
That is individual. That is him just being mean. Don't other clones do that?
Favorably to the procedure.
Let's see if he stays that way.
Oh, so there could be a chance of his resistance.
Right on schedule, Rampart. I hear your chain code implementation has been most successful.
Oh, you the guy on the hologram.
CT-9904 is the...
Call him Crosshair.
What is the status of Project War Mantle?
What the?
Our top recruits are here to begin their training.
War Mantle.
New commander.
The new commander. Is he the commander? Are you saying of the army, your recruitment process? Is that what you're doing? You're going to genetically engineer the commanders, but have like recruited soldiers.
Sustaining such a vast engagement is not one clones must do alone. There are other ways of producing loyal soldiers.
Tarkin likes this guy very obviously.
May I present our first elite squad?
Elite squad. So are these like the official stormtroopers? What does that have? Is this? They're not clone troopers.
More squads like this being trained by skilled clones. Together, they would make a formidable army. I believe it will strengthen the future of this burgeoning empire.
You don't like this. You don't like the Empire. I'm concerned with you. You let Omega and the Bad Batch leave. So is there like a good side to you now? Still not a fan of you after what you did to Tups and Fives. But is there some redemption for you?
Those capacitors hold massive charge.
Oh, we got a thing on the ship. There's life out here.
What's that? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Okay, Tech is too concerned with his tech and not life. That is a big problem. And I almost want to say maybe something that won't go for Echo since he's technically a machine-ish thing. Would it bother with him? Can it like see that he's not biological? Why would they waste their time with him? Those like holes. Those look like holes. Don't go near them. They're probably it's gonna be a nest, isn't it? You crash into something. It's a nest. Look behind you. You heard the head noises. Like, what's the worst thing you could have crashed into and you're there?
Should do it. Tech.
You crashed into someone's... Oh, what is that? What is that? There's a tail. You crashed into someone's children, didn't you? Oh. Claw marks.
Well, those weren't there when we landed.
Obviously not. You crashed into a nest site, didn't you? And you killed children. Now the mother's angry. Is that what's happening? What is it? What did they do? Oh, no! And it stole the bit you need to fly. Great. You are not going outside. No way. No, no.
I must have hit my head in the...
Chip.
The capacitor's in place.
Is it the chip? His head is hurting. This made me concerned now.
You want to narrow that down?
And there goes the thing. Yep. Oh, great. So you're like a giant tin can. What is it? And it's glowing.
It ran off with the pad.
Yep. Okay.
The capacitor's gone.
It ran off, so it's not trying to kill you. It just wanted the capacitor.
Most likely an Ordo moon dragon, a species that feeds on raw energy.
Moon dragon, and it. Great.
Capacitor's electric charge.
That would have been good to know before.
That means it could go after Echo more now, because he is technological. Yeah, he's a machine thing.
I'll go after the dragon and get our pod back. I'm fine.
No, the head hurts.
I'll go with you.
No, that thing could be dangerous.
Correct.
I'm part of this squad now too.
Also a child. Child.
All right, kid.
No!
Just stay close.
Great. Okay, no. Now you're leaving Wrecker alone and he's got head problems. Is Wrecker gonna turn? He can't turn. Tech has already hinted at the whole thing with the chips affecting them. And now his head hurts. This is not good.
I didn't join the military to be studied and poked at. With the Empire, I get paid, I get fed, and I have a roof over my head.
Okay,
That's
so
more than the Republic ever did for me.
Oh, great. So already seeing like what the Empire's doing for people instead of the Republic.
Scripted recruits will never reach the same level of military proficiency. Our clones have been trained since their creation.
They have a point.
Tangible test is in order. We need to see them in action.
No,
By all means.
I mean, it'll take longer to get recruits though, and you'll surely have less number.
I want Saw Gerrera's camp found and wiped out.
Oh, great. You're still going after Saul.
Where Clone Force 99 failed.
Okay, so your test is to see... Oh, no, so that is a good test of loyalty. You're seeing if recruited soldiers will try and, like, kill innocent civilians because they've ordered it and see if they're loyal. This is not good. And then, of course, the clones you have under Order 66 will do that anyway. How evil are these recruits?
What are you doing?
Tracking.
Yes, his superpower. You're copying it. You did this before with the hand signals in on Camino.
I learned to track like you.
Well, it's an enhanced skill. Wrecker and Tech, we each have one.
And so does she.
You shouldn't be angry at him. He can't help it.
Yep.
We don't leave our own behind.
Oh.
Find a way to get him back somehow.
I mean, it's happened before. Rex managed to get killed by Ahsoka, so maybe I'm hopeful that you can save Crosshair. He seems aesthetically like a villain, and that doesn't bode well.
Why would they put him in charge?
He has more experience than all of you.
If you all are so efficient, how come the Empire's scouting soldiers like us?
They're expensive.
It's time for a change.
It's not about efficiency, it's about expense.
Enjoy being commander. For now.
You're gonna die. You're so... Oh, of course. Crosshair seems like, I don't know, he feels like the kind of character that would just kill this guy anyway, or I don't know. I don't know how villainous he is. In the Bad Batch, he seemed kind of dark, like in his little arc, but like, how is he?
He's standing by at the rendezvous.
All right, let's move out.
Are all of you gonna die?
Sensor's been triggered in Sector 2A. Alert the others.
Are you gonna die? Are all of you gonna die? How ruthless are these people? I mean, they're going there. Do they know what it is? They know it's civilians? Oh! Oh, dear. Yeah, go! What is that? What is that? Okay, it's only smoke, not a grenade. No. Get on the ship! That... No, that doesn't look good.
Wait here.
Why would it leave it? It's a trap. How smart is the weird dragon thing? I just hear it. Oh, no. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, but it's quite small. You should... No, I'm just taking the thing again. Okay, so it's not that smart. It wasn't a trap. It just dropped it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where's the mask gone?
Hunter, wake up! Wake up!
Yeah, hurry. That's gonna be fine, right?
Go, Ricker, Tick! Come in! We need help!
Ooh, okay, it left you alone. Good. Thought it was gonna turn back. No, please don't be stupid. Please, no. Oh, no. You're a child.
Amiga, you can do this.
No, you can't. This is a bad idea. Is he gonna be good? Is he gonna be fine? Is just what is the atmosphere of this planet? Is it just nothing or is it toxic? Don't go in there. No. This is gonna be so dumb. This is so dumb. At least you have like a rope tied around you so you can try and find your way back. Did you have a rope? No, you don't have a rope. Okay, no, I thought you had a rope. I guess just about. That's just unbelievably dumb. Oh! Get on the shuttle and leave! Oh! And they brought flamethrowers! Okay, they're very evil. Not just lasers, flamethrowers. Thought it was kind of inhumane with Geonosis, but now they're just bringing it on random people. You gotta leave! Leave! Okay, army is evil. Good to know. Armies, they save money on inhibitor chips and they save money on clones and shit. Oh! Are they seriously gonna kill these people? You have civilians in here. Don't do it, don't.
Where's Guerrera?
I don't know, but I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Oh, okay, you're cross.
You have information you'd like to share?
We were promised transport off-world, that's all.
You're gonna get killed.
We're used to the Empire.
What are you doing?
Ooh?
Guerrera's fighters are dead. These are civilians. We should bring them in.
Ow!
Those weren't our orders.
Forget our orders.
Oh.
This is wrong.
Of course I was gonna kill you.
Not going to comply.
No.
You're dead.
Ignore the clone. We signed up to be soldiers, not an execution squad.
Of course I was gonna kill them all.
Detain the prisoners and take them in for questioning.
You're dead.
You want to know why they put me in charge? It's because I'm willing to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, was that Blondie? Is he dead? And now what the rest are you gonna think?
Soldiers follow orders.
I'm gonna say that is like the chip. His personality, before, he seemed kind of dark anyway, so I'm not really sure if it's just enhanced that. They're all dead. They're all dead. It's so... That is so dark. Okay, civilians are dead, but it's the chip. The others, they're evil for going along with it, but it is the chip. What is that? Has it broken the thing, or is this other things? Oh, other things. What else has been here? Rope and wires. Where is it? I don't like this. It's dark.
There it is.
And it looks like it's off.
Guess I got lucky.
It eats charge. That thing now got no power. Nope, you did not. Oh. And you dropped the thing! What's happening? It didn't... What? Are you good? You're back?
Omega.
You have no idea where she went. There's How do you can't... There's no way of... Oh, tracking! Okay, yeah, of course. Okay. It doesn't like the light, it doesn't. Are you gonna shoot the thing? You can't shoot it, can you? Oh, is it not? Is it friendly or what's it doing? It's not trying to hurt you. What is this? I mean, I guess it wouldn't need to because it eats energy. I guess it's eating all the energy out of that. Oh, okay, you chucked the light. Also, the green is the eating stuff. Kind of cool. But I'm assuming your gas mask also has energy that it uses. You better go. And it's still out of energy, so it's kind of useless now, isn't it?
What were you thinking going down there?
The mission was to retrieve the capacitor, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's kind of dead, so.
Is that my blaster?
Don't worry. Didn't have to use it. I got the part.
It's gonna jump out, it's gonna jump out. Is it not? Is it? Oh, okay, that's surprisingly nice. Great. So that's a weird thing. So on their side, it's really light and like not that tense. And it's kind of an easy problem to solve. On this side, you have people killing civilians and just being very, very dark.
Is one trooper down?
Unfortunate, but soldiers know the risks of battle.
But the rest of his camp was dealt with.
Dealt with.
The clone commander's new squad has followed through, where his brethren did not.
Further proof that this initiative has potential.
Oh, no, no, no.
The program is a cost-prohibitive relic of the past.
Cost?
Till the time is right, it will continue to serve a purpose.
Okay, so they're going to continue clone troopers.
Our forces will be unlike anything the galaxy has seen.
I don't like this. You two, I don't like this dynamic.
Capable hands.
Capable.
Admiral.
Thank you, sir.
Don't like that at all. They get along too well, and he's kind of creepy.
Conscripted soldiers will make clones obsolete. I fear for the future of our operation.
I don't know whether or not to root for you. You just want to keep making clones. That's it.
Material from Django Fat continues to degrade.
This is degrading.
Time to begin the next phase.
What?
Your experiment can yield a superior clone.
What?
We'll secure our relationship with this empire.
What is...
Cannot be created without a direct source.
Superior clone.
As required will not return willingly.
It's Omega.
Kaminoan property, and we only need one.
It's Omega, isn't it? She's the superior clone. Okay, no, not rooting for you. Oh, no. So so Omega is basically the superior... They've tried to make a better Django then. Is that what they've done? Is this the Bad Batch's old room? Are you feeling anything? You must be. Oh, you looked at it. You're feeling something. There is something there. Some resistance, maybe. We've only seen Rex sort of resist it. But maybe this can help you? Because Rex resisted it because it was Ahsoka. It was an emotional attachment. You in this room, this could be something.
Tech, get us out of here.
Gladly.
The thing has charge? So what did the thing eat? Okay, so everything works. Oh, fine.
Systems are up and running.
Yeah, it took you long enough.
Don't like this, don't like this.
Hey, kid, come with me.
Don't like...
Cover your eyes.
Don't like this. No, no, it's not heartwarming. I don't feel heartwarming whatsoever. I don't trust it because of the chip in the head.
Check it out.
What'd he do? What? Is it heartwarming or not? Is it a bedroom? Is that what it's...
It's your own room.
Ah, okay. Heartwarming. Still not fully, like, okay with where Wrecker's head is at. He was hurting, and that's not a good sign.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Place can feel more like a home.
It's perfect.
Ah,
Thank you, Rekka.
It was nothing.
beautiful. Okay, so he's still good, but I don't like that hint of the whole head thing. That wasn't fun.
You're part of this squad now, too.
No. Okay, that was very good. That episode did so much, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Okay, a lot just happened. So we've got the little brother, like, dynamic and the whole family thing going on with Wrecker, Hunter, and all that. So that's continuing, fine, that's great. Honestly, their part of this story wasn't, I wouldn't say that's the focus of this episode. The main focus was the whole thing with Crosshair and dealing with the Empire. That was a lot more impactful, I'd say. The Bad Batch crew kind of just got crashed on a moon and a part stolen from them by some big lizard, and then they got it back pretty simply. But there's like little hints that they've like put throughout this episode. You had Crosshair looking at the stuff in the room, so that gives me hope that maybe he can start resisting the chip. You have Tech's, I guess, fault coming out, that he cares way too much about Tech and not about human life, which is not a good thing. You also have him thinking about the chips, and we're also seeing that happen with Wrecker and his head. That's not good. So Wrecker's head hurts, and we had the whole thing with Tech talking about the chip. Wrecker's going to turn. Something's going to happen there. They need to get those chips out or something. They need to sort that out quickly. Now you have also that new character who I'm going to forget his name, like New Tarkin. I'm going to call him New Tarkin. He seems like get along with him too much and too well. He was the one that was in the hologram in the last episode talking about the new currency system. And he seems very passionate about trying to get new recruits and get rid of clones. So, he must succeed then. I don't know. What are the stormtroopers in the main one? We never saw like a stormtrooper without the helmet. I guess it could have been clones or recruited people. No, it must have been recruited people, because surely they would have said something about clones, and like clones was a big deal before. It must be recruited, so he has to win then. Maybe he's integrated, I don't know. But yeah, so you have the whole idea with Crosshair being the commander, and you have a clone under Order 66 who's completely mind-controlled, controlling cheaper soldiers with fear. So you have Blondie, who's dead, who went against Crosshair and tried to take command, and he wouldn't kill civilians, so he was actually kind of nice. And he was killed, and Crosshair and the rest just killed all the civilians with a flamethrower, which is just lovely. So that's got to be a big test for loyalty. I wonder how much those regular soldiers can do, the signed up soldiers, how much can they deal with of that kind of level of darkness and brutality and just evilness. And then big thing, I think at the end, you had the Kaminoans, who are in their own sort of world here. So you have the Empire, you've got the Bad Batch, now you also have the Kaminoans who sit outside of it. They're an antagonist to the Bad Batch, because they clearly want them back to do who knows what with them. And they're going against the Empire because they want the clones to continue. Empire doesn't, so it's conflicting. So you've got 3 different parties going on here. And now it's what Nala Se said at the end. She wants, this is what both of them said. They want that superior Jango Fett, the superior clone. But they kind of have that with the Bad Batch already. What are they trying to make? And that makes me think maybe Omega is she's either a superior clone or she is part of it, where you have all the Bad Batch members having superior abilities and Omega having the super awareness thing. Maybe she doesn't have like all of their powers, or maybe that's something they're trying to get. Are they trying to get a superior Jango who has all of their sort of abilities? And I do like they brought back the fact that Jango's DNA is deteriorating, because that also makes me think maybe Boba will be involved in this show. I'm kind of hopeful for that, because he's got a huge tie to it, being like a complete identical clone of Jango without any alterations or changes whatsoever. He seems like a good candidate to have shoved in here and just messed with all the clone stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kaminoans want to try and get him back. Yeah, very concerned of what they want with Omega. It feels odd and weird, and there's still so much we don't know about her, and we need to find out what she actually is. Is she the superior clone, or is she the key to unlocking the genetics for the superior clone? Okay, to start with, I did enjoy that episode, but I do think that it's kind of a bit slow for the main Bad Batch crew. Feels like their portion of the story is just, it feels almost filler in a way. I'd say the last episode was kind of the same way, but it still was important. It's getting their footing in, I guess, the new Empire and trying to deal with things, which is important, but it's not that much. Yes, I guess it did develop Hunter and Omega's relationship, but that was the only thing. I'm waiting for an episode that's as big as the first one, where there's a lot happening and you just have a lot of opportunity for development and for, I guess, a more gripping narrative for them specifically. Because their part of the story was they crash landed. You got some hints of what Tech's going through with his whole thing where he's valuing Tech more than life, which is just a bit iffy. And they crash landed, giant lizard stole a piece of their ship and it ran off, and they got it back and they flew off. That was their story here. You have some development in the sense that I guess they're starting to not underestimate Omega more, seeing that she's capable and that she's able to think her way out of problems. So she was able to see that the creature wasn't going to hurt her, and she was able to quickly realize how to get the thing back effectively in that way, so she doesn't have to fight. So they're getting more trust there built, so she's becoming more part of the team because she's proving to be more capable. But yeah, I think this episode mainly set up different storylines and it planted the seeds for it. So you have Tech talking about the chips and how he needs to test to see how functional they are in their heads, which is a very good idea to do. You had Wrecker, who's hurt, his head is hurt. Now, that is a huge concern, because that does not seem good. That seems like he's going to turn something. He is going to be affected by the chip. Hopefully, it won't be for long and that they'll be able to fix it, but it's definite now. The fact that he was rubbing his head, in my mind, he's done for. His chip's going to be activated, which seems like a nightmare, because he's like a walking tank, so I have no idea how they're going to deal with that. But he better not turn fully like Crosshair. I'm hoping that's like a 1 episode thing. It turns, they realize, okay, we need to get these things out of us, and they can just do it quickly. And yeah, I guess the other seed that was kind of planted here was Omega and what she is or is going to do, or what she is needed, or why she's special. It's weird. We still don't know a lot about her. We're getting to see more of her. Enhanced awareness of things, how she dealt with the lizard, the dragon thing. she could see that it didn't like the light, or it liked the light because it could feed off it, and that's what it was going for. But a lot of these things do seem kind of simple. It wants to eat electricity. Tech said it at the start, so I'm surprised it didn't... Yeah, no, they said that it wants to eat the technology, so, I mean, they were just going in looking for a fight anyway. But Omega just thought of another way around it, even though I think both ways probably would have worked fine. But I think my favourite part about this episode was just seeing Crosshair's perspective on his story right now. So he's fully under the thrall of the chip. That's been enhanced, and they were doing some procedure with him at the start to check everything going on with that. They're still not 100% sure, so that is good. If they're not sure, that means there is some kind of hope, because they're geniuses. If they think there's some doubt there, that's good. That means it could be changed. He could start fighting it. Yeah, we got to see some really brutal stuff, which I do love how dark it is. It's definitely not like a super kiddie or like dulled down. It's perfect. They killed civilians with a flamethrower. That's insanely dark, because it's honestly one up from what Clone Wars did, because they had the Geonosians get killed by flamethrowers. Already just a horrible way to die, being burnt to death. But they're bugs, so you're like, you can wipe it, you can just rub it off. And then they did it with people now. And like humanoid-looking aliens as well, like the Twi'lek, but also just regular humans. That is a big deal. So, but of course you didn't get to see it. That's how they get you. But that was done very well. Geonosians you actually got to see burn to death and like sprawl and die. So both of them actually have their highlights. I like how they've done that. They're both like equally as dark, but Clone Wars definitely played it off more as a lighter thing because it was bugs. Here, humans, and it is just terrifying and brutal and awesome. And this is only episode 3. Then, of course, we got to see the new enlisted soldiers. So they have willingly chosen to join the Empire's army. We got to find out one of them, he doesn't like the Republic because they didn't help him, but the Empire's going to pay him to do all this. So he's happy with the Empire. So we're already getting some kind of idea. The public of the Empire are viewing as good. They're providing something for them that the Republic didn't. This is what I was hoping for. We're getting to see that Palpatine has this plan in place to not only build up the Empire, but to destroy the memory of the Republic. So he's showing the people that the Republic failed them in this way and that he's going to help them through it. Of course, he does a lot of evil things. He's kind of balanced. I'm guessing he will do some good things, but he did a whole lot of bad things. So I'm hoping that it ends up with some people like really liking the Empire and some people really hating it. Which could, it would put like the Republic on the same page then. Because some people really like the Republic, some people really hate it. So I guess the Empire won't be just universally hated, it will do some good things, which I'm kind of looking forward to. But yeah, that specific soldier, he wouldn't hurt the civilians, and then that's why they have Crosshair there, obviously, so he killed him. But it's weird that he tried to take command immediately and just started ordering the troops around. Did he not think of what the clone was going to do and just try and just ignore him? That's not going to work. So kind of dumb on his part. But it's nice to know there was like some kind of good person out there, and that these are good people who have joined the army, and they're not just fully evil, they're just being controlled by fear and money. So it's nice that we got that little bit touched on. Also, I guess we got a proper introduction to that new character. We're not going to remember his name that it said like at least 10 times. I'm going to call him Tarkin 2.0. He seems like that. Same hair colour. He seems he seems like a happier Tarkin. He seemed almost joyful of what they're doing. Tarkin's always quite serious and just like, he's always frowning. He's just annoying. But this guy, he seemed to just be happy with everything going on, even though it's just completely awful. He definitely seems like a fan of Tarkin. He's going along with that plans. He's trying to think of ways to help Tarkin's ideas, like trying to get rid of the clones and then do more enlisting soldiers. So he's definitely on board with that. He's just, his attitude is different and it's weird. I don't know what to think of it. He's just happy about this all. And he's always quite neutral. It's easier to hate Tarkin because he's just neutral. He's got nothing to try and make you warm to him. This guy, he has that happiness, which is kind of admirable because it's like, does he think what he's doing is good, or it's either does he think what he's doing is good, or is he just happy with the misery he's causing? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now I think the biggest part of this episode is the Kaminoans at the end, like right at the end. It was Nala Se and the Prime Minister, I can't remember his name. They were talking about a superior clone. So Jango's DNA is deteriorating. It's been about 3 years since they've had it. So we don't know how much they got. I'm guessing not a lot because it's nearly gone. And all the clones, I guess they can't use for replacement. So regular clones are not going to work. But the enhanced ones apparently can, which that doesn't seem right to me. The 4 Bad Batch plus Echo, they don't seem like they'd be good candidates to get new DNA from because they were made at the same time regular clones were made, and they can't use regular clones. But Omega is a new one. We don't know when she was made. Still concerned about the whole aging thing. Don't know how fast she's going to age or if that's been implemented or whatever's going on there. I'm almost expecting her to like start aging up rapidly and be an adult by the end of season 1. Like we don't know how fast she will grow or if they've left that out. If they've left that out, she's clearly far more important than we realise yet. But yeah, just Omega being like the weird, she's a child, and if she's a child now, that either means she was created like recently and she's going to grow up fast, or if she's a child now, she was, no, because it's only been 3 years. She's not a 3-year-old. So she's obviously got some like, I don't know how old Boba would be right now. She seems like she's the same age as Boba when he showed up in Clone Wars, so that seems kind of in line. But Boba was made like ages ago, like right at the start. Would that be like 10 years ago? So Omega couldn't have been made 10 years ago. Oh no, she might have been. We don't know. There's still so much to find out. And she's either been made 10 years ago or around that time to let her not have the aging, so making her more likely to be involved with getting the new DNA, or she was made around the same time as the new clones, meaning she can't be that option, and that her awareness is what's important to her, to the Kaminoans. But yeah, the fact they want a superior clone is honestly terrifying. Like, Django already is insane. He was a Mandalorian bounty hunter who's a brilliant fighter. They've got a proven record of amazing clones who are capable of a whole lot. And now you've already introduced the Bad Batch, or enhanced versions of that, and they want something better than that. Like, what do they want that's going to top all of it? I'm guessing that must be like the building up villain. I don't know if that's like season 1, season 2. I would almost assume maybe that'd be like the season 3 final thing where they reveal that they made their superior clone and that's what you got to deal with now. Because like, now my mind is spinning, just wondering what on earth is their like superior Django Fett? What does that look like? Yeah, overall I think this was a really good episode. It planted a lot of seeds for what's going to happen. I think it's a good fit for like the start of the show. Hoping that as we go on, things will get more developed. These seeds will grow into like good storylines, and it'll feel less filler. I'd say we get more important things than the main Bad Batch do. I'm hoping next episode we actually get to see them do something more important, and we get like the full episode focused around them, because this episode was definitely focused on Crosshair. He got to do the more better thing while the Bad Batch were dealing with some lizard who was stealing their tech. Yeah, I think that does fit in line with just initial development, building up the show. So yeah, I'm excited for seeing episode 4. So yeah, with that said, that does bring us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for episode 4. See ya!